playing chess. Hi, I'm Shayu and I'm 9 years old. And at the age 5, I knew about chess. At the age 6, I started playing chess. There's a kid in my class. We're rivals when it comes to chess. Sometimes it comes to a stalemate. I've also played online in chess.com, and you're ranked by points. You can also play robots, but they're just too hard. Hi everyone, today I will describe you some fun facts about chess. Number 1, if your king is in danger, you can castle with your king and rook. Number 2, when a pawn reaches the other side, it could turn into a queen. Number 3, the word checkmate comes from the Persian phrase shah-mat, meaning the king is dead. Number 4, a computer programmer named Deep Thought beat an international grandmaster for the first time in Long Beach, California. The top 2 chess players are Magnus Carlsen and Garry Kasparov. Number 6, in 1985, the Soviet player Garry Kasparov became the youngest chess champion at the age of 22 years old. Hi again, here's the vocab chart. Castling means when a rook and king switch together and then move one step closer. It is very good for defense. Checkmate is when your king cannot move anywhere. Stalemate is when the king can't move anywhere but it's not in check. Pawn promotion is when the pawn goes to the other side and it turns into a certain piece. Scholar's mate is a checkmate in 5 moves. Fool's mate is a checkmate in 2 moves. Thank you everyone. Happy New Year. Checkmate!
Travel to New York and get a glimpse of a masterpiece Broadway show that won 7 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. It's the timeless story, the unforgettable score, and the longest-running show in Broadway history. Debuting in New York in 1998, it's Andrew Lloyd Webber's masterwork. The curtain will fall on Broadway's longest-running show in February 2023, less than a month after its 35th anniversary at New York's Majestic Theater.
Nighttime shoppings heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfolds its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the carriage light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night.
Join me as I discover the culture and traditions of Bali, Indonesia. It is called the land of the gods, which is known for peace and serenity. There are 3 main languages that are spoken. The first language spoken is Indonesian. The second language spoken is Balinese. The third language spoken there is English. In Bali, Indonesia, there are many in those people living there, which have many gods. There are over 20,000 Hindu temples, with each serving as function and traditionality. I would like to visit them because it's so beautiful to see them. There are many ceremonies taking place in Bali, Indonesia, because people over there celebrate the gods, family, and communities. In Bali, Indonesia, the national dish is called nasi goreng because it looks great to eat. I want to visit Bali, Indonesia because the people over there are nice and kind, the food there is traditional, and the landscape is beautiful.
My grandparents live in Japan, and I have visited them many times. I also went to Tokyo Disney Sea theme park in Japan, but I really want to go to Tokyo Disneyland and Splash Mountain. Some fun facts: opened 39 years ago in April 1983. Was the first Disney park outside the USA. It is not in Tokyo. It is located in the city of Ueyasu, east from Tokyo. Popcorn is a popular snack at Tokyo Disneyland. They have all kinds of flavors like strawberry, chocolate, honey, and soy sauce. And they also have collectible popcorn buckets that are themed to the different lands in the park.
There are a lot of interesting birds around the world. For instance, the bald eagle found in North America, which we are at. It's been in the national bird of the United States since 1782. These regal birds aren't really bald. They have white feathers on their head that contrast with their brown body and wings. Their eyesight is much sharper than the humans, and they can live 20 to 30 years in the wild. Why, hello, it's the emu, found all over Australia and New Zealand and some islands in the Pacific Ocean. They don't fly and can run up to 31 miles per hour. They will get over the speed limit in the school zone and they will get a ticket. And then there's this bird. Whoa! Wait a minute. That's me. I was a hornbill in a play recently. A few species have a casque or helmet on the top of their bill. The southern ground hornbill is the largest species of hornbill on the earth and are only found in Africa. They have jet black feathers and can fly, and their wingspan is about 4 feet across. We have about the same wingspan, but have dull brown feathers and can fly. The final interesting bird is the most common bird in the world, the domestic chicken. What's interesting about the chicken, you may ask? They have better color vision than humans, and they can also see ultraviolet light, which is not detectable to the human eye. Chickens can dream. Who knew? They experience REM sleep, so they dream just like us. But they also have unique sleep phase where only one half of the brain is asleep and the other half is awake. That means the chickens can sleep with one eye open, keeping their eye out, literally, for predators. I hope you enjoyed these interesting birds.
Hola. Spanish is the official language in 21 countries. That's around 442 million people. I'm going to say these 21 countries in Spanish. Nicaragua, Argentina, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Mexico and Panama, El Salvador, Honduras, Ecuador, España, Uruguay, Paraguay, Cuba, Chile, and Peru, La República Dominicana, Colombia, and Bolivia. Olé!
Let's travel to London, where I was born and spent the first 8 years of my life there. I had a green school uniform with a stripy tie. Went to a beautiful school with a nice yard. I lived on the 3rd floor of a building called 605 Square. Which city has the most theaters in the world? Paris is number 1, London is number 2, New York is number 3. London theaters are beautiful. When I visit London, I like going to the shows. The UK is known for great bands. The Beatles started in Liverpool in 1969 with John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. They are the most important band of all time. London is famous for many things. The Tower of London and the Tower Bridge. I saw the opening and closing of the bridge as a boat came through, and I learned about its history. I got to walk on the glass bridge and other bridges over the times. London is also famous for its museums. I took a tour of Henry VIII and learned about the history. Also, I went to Big Ben. That is a huge clock with a giant bell. Westminster Abbey has an amazing choir. Buckingham Palace, where the Queen used to live, and many more. Well, time to go cheerio.
Konnichiwa, minasan. Why I love Japan. Japan is a beautiful country to see the cultures. My love for Japanese culture started with my parents. I love Japanese food. This is our breakfast at a traditional Japanese inn. I like how beautiful the food is. I love tempura, udon, soba, shabu shabu, yakitori, ramen, and of course rice. Visiting with my mom's friend. My mom knows her since they were in college together. I visited Kanazawa. It has a temples and garden. I took Shinkansen from Tokyo. I love the train system in Japan. I took a subway train and bullet train. It was so much fun. Studio Ghibli. My whole family loves Japanese animation. The movies of Hayao Miyazaki are great. For example, the movies of My Neighbor Totoro, Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Laputa. I've been watching his movie ever since I was young. Hakone. I visited Hakone. It was amazing. I rode a ferry boat across Lake Ashi. I can see the view of Mount Fuji. Kyoto. It has bamboo forest at Awashiyama. We climbed all the way to the top. There were hundreds of red Japanese kids from the foot of a mountain all the way to the top. Thank you.
Clickety clack. We'll go first job. China. In China, Ni Hao, the Shanghai Maglev is a magnetic levitation train line that operates in Shanghai, China. It's the fastest commercial electric train in the world at 432 kilometers per hour. Our next stop is Japan. Konnichiwa, Niji-chan. Japan's high-speed trains are called Shinkansen or bullet trains. They're known for punctuality, and most trains depart on time to the second. First stop in the United States. Amtrak trains operate in 46 states, as well as in the District of Columbia and three Canadian provinces. The first Amtrak train left New York City on May 1st, 1971. Amtrak operates more than 300 trains a day.
Eurostar high-speed train links the United Kingdom to France and Belgium. Eurostar holds the world record for champagne tasting event with 515 passengers sipping on bubbly.
Bonjour. The Rocket Mountaineer is a Canadian. In Canada, it operates luxury scenic trains from Banff to Vancouver. Clickety clack, honk honk. Like a train. Thanks for joining me in my 5 favorite trains. Au revoir, goodbye. Oh.
I'm excited to share some things about my Filipino heritage with you. My mom was born in the Philippines near the capital city of Manila. My grandparents were born in the Bicol region, which is famous for its spicy food, active volcanoes, and the whale sharks of Donsol. The native language in the Philippines is Tagalog. I can speak a little Tagalog. Kamusta is how are you? Magandang umaga, which means good morning. Kuya is what we call an older brother or cousin. I have 10 first cousins, but I have so many other cousins. Because my grandparents came from big families. My family likes to eat lumpia at family gatherings and celebrations. They are delicious. Now for my fun ending. I'm going to show you tinikling, a traditional Philippine folk dance, where at least 2 people take bamboo poles and beat them and tap and slide the poles on the ground.
Hey, everyone, I'm just from Japan. My mom is from South Korea. Here's the photo of me in Japan. I went to Japanese culture and language school until first grade. Language was my first language. I can speak Japanese.
では、
Yeah, no.
日本語を
日本語
使ってます。
使ってます。
私は日本の食べ物が
Japanese people celebrate New Year's Day with family, having traditional Japanese food. We also send a New Year's Day card to family and friends, thanking them for supporting of each other throughout the year. Ta-da-da.
You just healed my hand with an arepa con queso. Mirabel tells her mother Julieta in the movie Encanto while holding a cheesy arepa. I healed your hand with love, says her mother. The movie takes place in Colombia. And today, I will be your Colombian chef and show you how to make your own magical arepa con queso, or cornbread with cheese. The arepa is an iconic food in Colombia and is part of the Colombian cultural heritage. There are over 40 types of corn cakes in Colombia. These can be served for breakfast, as an afternoon snack, or a light dinner, and maybe even have some healing powers. Instructions. In a bowl, mix the cornmeal, salt, water, and butter. Knead the mix until a smooth ball forms. Cover with a towel and let it rest for 10 minutes. Form clementine-sized balls and flatten them with a tortilla press. Add mozzarella cheese to the center of one of your discs and cover with an additional corn disc. Secure the edges by pressing them down and inward. Add the oil to the cast iron skillet and heat over medium-high heat. Cook on medium-high heat for about 3 to 4 minutes per side. And then, the last step, enjoy your delicious arepa con queso. Hey look, my hand's all better.
In March 2022, the world's first national park turned 150. Alex, which park is that?
Backpack Yellowstone.
Yes, the celebration include a renewed focus on the indigenous people. There are a lot of interesting facts about Yellowstone. For instance, Old Faithful erupts very often.
About every 19 minutes.
Wow, every 91 minutes. How many major waterfalls are there?
More than 40.
And how many active geysers?
About 300.
I hear there are traffic jams in the park too. No, not that kind of traffic jam. The roaming wildlife kind. Bison, moose. When Alex was at the Yellowstone, he said there are lots of moose on the roadway and they are really huge. Moose are the largest members of the deer family. They have long legs so they can wade into rivers and through deep snow. A moose can keep its head underwater for a full minute. They can run fast, up to 35 miles per hour, and they can kick in any direction with their front hooves. So stay away from them. Let's look at some of your vacation pictures.
I hope you get to visit the incredible park.
I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear aloud. That's the world sing today. Oh yeah. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. That's the song I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony hand in hand. And I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. That's the song I'd like to see the world and the world sing all standing hand in hand and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. That's the song I hear. Sing it aloud. That's the world sing today. Oh no. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. That's the song I hear.
Hello, my name is Neil Bacon. I'm here to describe about an all-out-the-world flying architecture. There are many striped arches inside Mosque Cathedral in Cordoba, Spain. St. Basil Cathedral 9 domes like water drops. Casa Mila looks like an illusion or Art Nouveau style. And architect Antoni Gaudi was criticized for his unconventional style. The Sagrada Familia is another building by an architect, Antonio Gaudí. It's all like Art Nouveau and has Spanish Gothic style influence. It has been under construction for 140 years, with completion expected by 2030 or 2032. Falling Water House is a Prague style by Frank White in 1935. It is next to a waterfall in the forest. Bastion is an ancient Roman style and has remarkable proportion of the building. The oculus or eye at the apex of the dome is the all-seeing eye of the heaven. But in heavy rain, the water falls through the hole, and that's why there are drainage holes on the floor. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is an ancient Roman style and leans nearly 4 degrees due to an unstable foundation. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anne. I travel me plenty with my parents. I was born in Korea and would like to visit there. There are many great things in Korea, like Taekwondo. I will now do a simple Korea dance in a traditional costume. The song is Aria.
저 멀리 동해 바다 외로운 섬 오늘도 거센 바람 불어오겠지 조그만 얼굴로 바람 맞으니 돔도 약한 밤에 잘 잤느냐 아리랑 아리랑 홀로 아리랑 아리랑 고개를 넘어가 보자 가다가 힘들면 쉬어가더라도 손잡고 가보자 같이 가보자
I visited Austria when I was in middle school. I loved seeing horses there and will tell you about the famous Austrian horses called Lipizaners. The Lipizaner horse is one of the oldest breeds in Europe. They are known as the dancing white horses of Vienna. Let's gallop on and look at some photos. Today they train and perform at Vienna Spanish Riding School, the only school in the world to practice classical riding over 450 years. Let's gallop on and learn about the history. There was a famous rescue of the Louisiana stallions during World War II. The U.S. Army played a key role in the rescue. The history of these horses was so famous, there's even a 1963 Disney movie about them called The Miracle of the White Stallions.
In beautiful Costa Rica, where Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. Costa Rica is named the happiest country on earth. Pura vida, pure life, or simple life is a Costa Rican motto. The pace of things is slower than in most countries. One reason why the people are the happiest in the world. The country is known for its fantastic reputation and its exotic wildlife. I visited there, swam in the ocean, saw the turtles on the beach, and hiked in a rainforest. Costa Rica is known for their adventure sports, and I even did that too. I went on a super fast zip line over a jungle canopy. It was so cool. If you're looking for adventure, please come visit the happiest country on earth, Costa Rica. If you're looking for a place to calm down after ziplining, hang out with their adorable, slow-moving sloth, where you'll find them in abundance. They even have special sloth walks to help you spot them in the canopies.
Today with Noah Habib in the country of France. Noah's dad was born in Lyon, France. Vanilla ice cream was introduced to the United States when Thomas Jefferson discovered the flavor in France and brought the recipe to the United States. During the 1780s, Thomas Jefferson wrote his own recipe for vanilla ice cream. The recipe is housed at the Library of Congress. Noah, I understand vanilla ice cream is your all-time favorite flavor.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Now it's time to fly from France to Hawaii for Noah's other favorite treat, an ice-based dessert made by shaving a block of ice and flavoring it with syrup and other sweet ingredients. Shaved ice, or as they say in Hawaii, shave ice.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
In the early 1900s, to cool off, Japanese immigrants in Hawaii used their tools to shave flakes off large blocks of ice and then coated it with sugar or fruit juice. By the 1950s, this became a regular product in many Japanese-owned grocery stores.
Oh yeah!
We know Noah loves shaved ice. And do you know who else likes shaved ice? Former President Barack Obama.
Chosen Slovenia for my snapshot. I'll tell you why towards the end. Slovenia is one of the most smallest countries in Europe by area. It is also one of the most sustainable countries in the world and has alpine mountains, forests, and caves. The Peninsula is the site for ski jumping and flying. Each March it hosts the traditional final event of the Ski Jumping World Cup with tens of thousands of visitors. 60% of Slovenia is made up of forests, and this helps to protect the habitats of their bear population. Slovenia has more than 10,000 caves. The Postana is a stunning underground cave system with stalactites, stalagmites, and formatting of called kittens that look like 40 kittens. Over here, by the way. And here's the answer why I chose Slovenia. It's because of an amazing basketball player, Luka Doncic! Oh, I'm a huge fan. He's one of the top-ranked players in basketball. He has quick reactions, what's happening on the court, and averages about 28 points per game, even though he averages higher. Now, people claim that he plays like he's from another planet, and he has out-of-this-world performances. He is amazing. I want to meet him someday. Will I?
Okay. I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange.
Hi, this is Darren and I'm his buddy Cole. Darren is a big fan of movies and he loves to act out scenes and dance along. One of his favorites is Moana, which is inspired by Polynesian islands and their traditions. In the song, You're Welcome, the big and strong character Maui sings about the remarkable things he does for people while telling them he knows they're grateful.
What can I say except welcome for the tides, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome. I'm just an ordinary demiguy. Hey, what has two thumbs and pulled up the sky? When you were waddling yay high, this guy. When the nights got cold, who stole you fire from down below? You're looking at him, yo. Oh, also I lassoed the sun. You're welcome to stretch your days and bring you fun. Also I harnessed the breeze. You're welcome to fill your sails and shake your trees. So what can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. There's no need to pray, it's okay, you're welcome. Ha, I guess it's just my way of being me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Well,
Hey, go! You're welcome! And thank you!
Jet is demonstrating the art of moving around as quickly and efficiently as possible, known as parkour. Parkour is a combination of exercise and gymnastics, but around the city, doing flips using walls and other obstacles. They use the city or the town they live in as an obstacle course. Practitioners, called traceurs, attempt to get from point A to point B in the fastest and most efficient way possible, without assisting equipment and often while performing artistic gymnastic maneuvers.
Parkour was created in France. This is the David Bell. This is me. I want to be like a little world someday.
Good afternoon. I'd like to introduce you to Zarava Sahiwal, who's quite the traveler.
Sashikal. I love to travel and I've seen 22 countries.
Wow! 22 countries! That's more than one for every year of your life. Incredible. What do you remember about these countries, Zor?
I know their capitals and flags and some of their important traditions.
Wow! Which are the countries you visited, Zor?
These are the 22 countries that I visited with their capitals.
Incredible! Zor, I love how much you know about the map, but why do you like flags so much?
Flags tell us about the country.
Oh, flags tell you a lot about a country? Can you give me an example?
Colombia.
What about Colombia?
Its flag is yellow, blue, and red.
3 colors, okay. What does yellow stand for?
Yellow because it has a lot of gold.
Huh. And blue?
Blue because it touches the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean.
Interesting. And what about red?
Red because it had a lot of wars.
Excellent.
Colombia and Venezuela have the same 3 colors, and they used to be one country.
Very interesting.
My 2 favorite flags are the American flag and the Indian flag.
Wow, Zor, you really know your countries and capitals and flags, and you've seen most of the world. But what's your favorite food?
Pizza and French fries.
That's funny. Do you think it'll ever change?
Yes.
Why?
Because I still need to see a lot of the world.
That's very interesting, Zor. Good luck with finding more foods you like.
The first indoor bowling lane was built in New York City in 1840. The heaviest legal weight for a custom bowling ball is 16 pounds. 3 strikes in a row is called a turkey. People saw a game on their TV for the first time in 1950.
Matey, when I was in Venice, in Italy, there were only boats to get around, no cars. People have used gondolas to move through the city's canals for hundreds of years. My favorite food in Venice is pizza, which has also been around for hundreds of years. I will now sing I Am a Pizza by Charlotte Diamond. Oh, I am a pizza, I am a pizza, extra cheese, from tomatoes, sausage squeeze, I use mushrooms, oregano, I am a pizza, ready to go. Oh, I am a pizza, pepperoni, no anchovies, bologna,
I love nature.
Did you know there are rankings for the most beautiful, the most scenic countries?
Yes, the number one rating is New Zealand.
New Zealand. It is full of natural beauty because of its lakes, dunes and cliffs, waterfalls, underground caves, fjords, snow-covered mountains, and geothermal springs.
The people of New Zealand also love sports.
Yes, the most popular sports are rugby, cricket, netball, basketball, and soccer.
Who's fan of soccer?
Wow, you have some really cool moves there, Mike. New Zealand soccer changed its name to New Zealand football in 2007, keeping with the common term used around the world.
Let's travel to the Sahara Desert in Africa.
Ooh, Sahara. That's the largest continent on Earth, with the largest desert in the world. Mike, what are some of the cool facts about the Sahara Desert?
It's mostly rock, not sand. It's as big as China. Dinosaur fossils have been found there. It's not all dry. There are over 20 lakes. It was used as set from Star Wars.
So much fun seeing the beauty of New Zealand and learning cool facts about the Sahara Desert. Thank you, Mike.
Welcome. Hope you enjoy it.
Me and my family have been to a lot of national parks. We love nature. When I was just 3 years old, I sent all 63 national parks. Hands, Zion, Hot Springs, West Canyon, Great Teton, Part-Time Caverns, Everglades, Great Smoky Mountains, Shenandoah. It's like a quest to visit all 63 national parks. One of our family's favorite national parks is Mount Rainier at Washington. I love deserts and climbing. Here's your Joshua Tree in the Mojave Desert. Wow, Death Valley. Death Valley is the hottest place on Earth. It's where they filmed Star Wars. Our favorite. You could do this. Now it's time to sing Maybe from Grizzly Adams. Me and my family's tradition. Deep inside the forest, we're roaring to another land. Here is all I found.
Hi, I'm Tessa Boyce. I am a YDFA ambassador.
Hi, I'm Tatum, and I am a YDFA ambassador.
And here are some other ambassadors throughout the season.
be awarded 5 team leaders for certificates.
And also this season, we award 9 new ambassadors.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. I take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh?